Nakawa ku Mubs anti-campaign za Guild President wa Makere Business School wane Nakawa neno wa national platform akwate bendera omukulu chople steward atabuse babadde mu lukano baluddusemu nga batidde bagamba tugenda kumusobola omwana wa Nup anti abakubisiza nkaaga aso tugendeyo nabyo tubifuna ate obitegeere.
We had stipulated coast leaders' money to increase from 50,000 to 70,000. However, coast leaders were paid the same 50,000. That shows why Kirasis have limited power. That's why I'm here today. That if given the Guild presidential power, I can use my power as a Guild president to align with the legal advisor and the school council, such that these things are implemented effectively for the purpose-oriented leadership. Thank you so much. You stated categorically that it's not just about the GRCs, you have a legal advisor and the school council. Do you mean to accuse the school council and the legal advisor for not amending that area of the constitution? Not really. The Guild constitution goes through a number of people to amend it, to sign, to pen the signature. Well, GRCs can pen the signatures. It will go through we have the Guild government in place, headed by the Guild president. Okay, and minister, the constitutional and affairs ministry, we have them in place. However, it is the mandate of the Mubs Guild constitutional minister to effective to pen the signature, to agree with what has been put on the paper. There is a saying that what has been put with signature cannot be removed, but only except with signature. Thank you so much. Let's have a candidate Benedict, and it's the last question, and I invite my leader. Is a person who has the ability to influence a category group of people to achieve a certain goal in an organization at an individual level. However, allow me put this clearly. A leader is a different from a politician. A leader stipulates his issues, articulates his issues, basing on the challenges that students or that people are facing on ground, gets the solution, gets the problem, gets the solution, and gets various strategies on how they can use to implement, to tackle such problems. However, a politician can be for self-benefit, for selfish interest, maybe for the targeted goals that they want in life. A leader is much different from a politician. However, not so to a larger extent. I am not a politician, but I'm a leader. That's why I went to the DRC house. I was voted for the second time unopposed because of my leadership skills, because of what I have done to my class. That's why I'm here to extend my service in the 27 Guild government.
Thank you very much, everyone. You understand very well. Leadership without succession is failure. So since you have been serving for 2 terms in the GRC house, and I'm sure there's something that triggered you to motivate you to go into the higher position. So what impact as a leader did you leave for your class and for the GRC house? Secondly, you say about the constitution of Mubs, and you happen to be one of the people who used to sit in the same house. So what is your impact in light of that?
Accusation. My statement was very clear. I have not accused the Minister of Constitutional Affairs of anything. You get me right? It wasn't an accusation. I was simply explaining the hierarchy on which ground, on which policies are put in place to be amended, on which the Constitution is amended in the House. It wasn't an accusation, my dear. Secondly, you said leadership without succession is a failure. Well, I came in the 25th KRC House. I won with a margin of 4 votes. For the second time, I came to my class, the human resource here too. I asked for them, is anyone willing to come and replace me? They all endorsed me unopposed. They went and picked for me nomination forms and signed on it. I went unopposed in the 26th Guild government. for my own self-interest, first of all. It was the students' voice, the students' need, what the students desire. It wasn't for such self-interest. I'm a very selfless leader.
Thank you very much. We do hope it's send the mic to Honorable Kennedy.
From Nup to any other party, which would you choose? And if you did, why would you choose that particular party?
Well, in the Ugandan Constitution 1995, Article 29 stipulates that a citizen of Uganda has a right, a freedom of expression, a freedom to speech, a freedom of association, and a freedom to choose whatever political party he wishes to be in. Therefore, I will still remain in Nup because of its fundamental decency, because of its core values, because of its principles, because that's where I find hope, that's where I find peace, and that's what suits my career development, my futuristic leadership skills, what I tend to be in the future.
If you had the opportunity to change camps, would you? And if you would, camp would you join and why?
With is that being in NRM, it moves. No. I look at NRM as a party that has a vision, given the fact that we have been in power for over 30 years. It doesn't happen by coincidence. I want to bring this to your attention that I can never leave a party with a vision to be diverted somewhere. I'm comfortable where I am. Maybe what I can do, if I'm asked to join, I can convince the others to join.
Okay, thank you very much. And last, which one would you choose and why?
I am here because I choose to be here. I am here because of the fundamental values that the chapter holds. I am here because of the confidence I have with the experience of the leadership of Ekiri University Business School that the values that my chapter holds are the values of the students. The values of the chapter are those values that represent students' interests. You can get into the chapter has longest members as guild presidents. Why? It's simple. The values that the chapter represents are values that represent students' interests. I personally would stay here and I will not move anywhere else.
Okay, just a follow-up question to you. You say that the reason as to why the university has had the longest serving guild president coming from UID.
Yes.
With the recent trend of politics within the university, there's been a complaint and exhaustion on the ideologies that UID stands for. There has been depopularization of UID and people feel like we are tired and there is need for a transition to different hopes. What is your perspective about this particular?
Every person holds personal ideas and personal reasons why they live in a particular place. I have no comment about that. Thank you.
Okay. So time we are going to move on to the
of the school anthem. Well, the school standard, the school anthem, and it goes. Ekiri University Business School. It's where our principal and future leaders and everything. Thank you so much. Until you miss of this university.
The topmost decision-making body.
Please answer that again. Answer that again.
I wanted to.
What is the topmost decision-making body of this institution? Okay. I want to start while we get into the policy part. I want to ask each one of you to do a background check on the institution you intend to lead. All of you failed the simple questions, okay? Do a background check on the institution you intend to lead. Let's get into the policy bit. Each one of you mentioned academics as being a core. And we all know there is only one hindrance to any student not graduating in time. Let me not say only one. One academic hindrance, and that is the retake. Okay? I would need each one of you to mention at least one major strategy they have in the direction of combating the retake levels in the institution. Amanya Moses, shoot first.
Thank you so much. The only way to combat retakes is follow-up. When you have follow-up policies, retakes can never be in place never be closed. Ask me how. When you look at people who have retakes, it's not that they have these retakes because they want. I can give you a scenario. We had procurement year 1. They were supposed to be having an online paper for business law from 2 to 3. Oops, goes down. Later on in the day, they communicated that it was to be rescheduled from 7 to 8. Guess what happened? Most of the hostels' power had gone, and people didn't get effective communication. And I want to tell you that when you don't do coursework, you get an automatic retake if you miss coursework. So I want to tell you that these retakes are not that people have not read, they don't mind about academics, but a few challenges that can always be handled lead to people falling victim of retake issues. And I want to tell you, unless there is a clear policy of follow-up, that's when unless there is a follow-up, we can never do what? We can never do what with retakes. So my only policy to come up.
The consequence of retakes invites the idea of recess, especially for the third year. First, Would you grant recess if you had a chance? Or no? That one you can answer in 5 seconds. Just, is it a yes or no? If you had a chance, would you?
I would grant remedial tests instead of recess, such that they graduate in time. Like BSA here at RIP have been granted in accounting 3, and Branch Mill are going to do the report.
Okay. I do not need a lot of explanation to understand that your answer is a no. You didn't grant recess. But still in the same line about the remedial tests and all that, lecturers are paid according to the time they participate. Okay? While you encourage all this, what method do you have in aiding the administration to have enough resources to see that the administration can administer the remedial tests you are talking about without having to incur extra costs? So if they have to incur, from what resource envelope?
Thank you, Mr. Joseph. First of all, Ekiri University Business School is a government institute. The government every financial year have a budget for various institutions, and budgets are allocated to all these universities. Yes, in my capacity as a Ekiri president, I have powers to lobby for financial assistance in some organizations to make sure that we implement this. You are talking of lecturers being paid on the time they work here. This is a government institution. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to bring to you this clearly. First of all, getting a check is not an issue. People get check for various reasons. Some of us
allow me to cut you short because I think you've answered the question that I asked. The way you're heading is not necessary. I love the concept you brought in. You would label for other institutions to put in their money. In other words, to fund government. That's what you just said. Being a government institution, you would lobby for other institutions to fund. I've been corrected. You said you'd label for government to fund the institution. You're still saying no? So it's not private, it's not government. No. Let's not go there because it will confuse you so much. Speaking of finances, what happened? What is the non-wage fund government allocates? You strongly mentioned that government funds the government gives to Ekiri University Business School to run its operation.
Well, every financial year has its own budget that is allocated, and it varies. It depends on the financial year. It depends on the economic status. It depends on the rate of inflation in the country. And so if the country is undergoing what we call hyperinflation, inflation at this bottleneck, you cannot expect the government to fund much money to the institution. But if we have what we call moderate inflation, well and good, the government can fund. Therefore, my answer is it depends. It varies in the financial year that the government operates in. The gross domestic product, what we call GDP, not an economy.
I am going to cut you short again. Stuart Chopri, you have a lot of political sense in your statements, but the economic sense is lacking. You are struggling a lot with those statements. But yes, I love the fact that you feel like the institutions should be funded. Let's pass that microphone to Amanya Moses. Greta was asking about, you strongly spoke well about the party with which you affiliate, which happens to be in power for the time you have mentioned. And we thank God for whatever it is that you're grateful for. I want to understand, why do public institutions like Ekiri University still have ramshackle structures? Do you intend to do anything about it?
Yes, of course, I do.
Because I want to first reverse this and try to tell you one of the track records this institution had. Today, the managing director, Stanbic Bank, has been a student of this institution. Today, the Speaker of Parliament has institution. Today, a number of government officials have gone through the gates of this institution. Why exactly are we still having a very minimal resource envelope? First answer the why, and then tell me what you need to do about it.
I want to first tell you that where Mubs is today is not where it used to be 20 years ago. Mr. Joseph, you will agree with me that for the time Mubs has been here, there are changes that have occurred. There is transformation. The way it was in 2006 is not the way it was in 2013, and it's not the way it is today. So I want to tell you that when I get into power, I will use my own capacity as a guild president, subscribing to NRM as a party, lobbying for my institution, to reach the voice out there. Because I believe these people need us as we need them. I'll make sure that I use the
What are the problems that is not making a lecturer to come and lecture? What are those technical issues in Mubs? After identifying such challenges and such problems, we integrate the administration on negotiations. The faculty students have not done
Just to cut it short a bit, you've been DRC on two serving government. Don't you think by now you'd already have established what these challenges are?
Well, my hands were tied. I'm not a good president. I was just a DRC. I had limited powers to implement some of my points. However, I had a point. The DRC had limited powers. Have limited powers as stipulated in the book Constitution amended 2023. Compared to bill presidents, they have over 6 powers. That's why I'm here. If given such powers, the bill president, I can have an overall and oversee role to make sure that some of the bills come and they pass through, they are implemented.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we'll give Honorable Bendix to answer that question. Okay, I appreciate very much the moderators that have been able to make it their practice and appreciation to the Red Society and to Electoral Commission for mandating us here today. Without further ado, allow me to welcome the Chairperson Electoral Commission to take over. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me. So before I release Honorable Chopre, I want to invite all the candidates to take a group photo, then I release one by one. I'm sorry.
Seek for your support. Seek for your vote. Come 22nd of this month. Next week on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, you have not come to them as a creative game. You are just the therapy, the anarchy, the monarchy, the guild government. Ladies and gentlemen, vote for Stuart Chopre. Not a vote for an individual. It's a vote for the entire movement. That has been mentored. That has been grouped. That has been made transparent. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a fraternity that will ensure the sustainability, the continuity of the Mubs Guild fundamental. Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you this evening. I want you to affirm. I want you to confirm. I want you to affix. I want you to reaffix. This bombastic, charismatic, realistic letter. My name is Stuart Chopre. I want to say the last one. Come next week on Friday. We are 41 person. I come to you this evening. I humbly come to you. I seek for that vote of yours. Let's restore this family together. I humbly come to you this evening. I love you so much.
Pretty ladies, some gentlemen, I just pray, a winning night, a new day. Hello. He's not pretty.
mountain so, some gentlemen so, beautiful ladies so, seek for your mandate, seek for your vote. And before I go further, my name is Stuart Chopra. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a king candidate on the NUP ticket. You men and women, come to this city. You humbly kneel before you. Without you, we are nowhere. Without you, you cannot achieve the goal. Without you, you cannot make it. That's why I come to this city. I want you to affirm. For you, I'm here to work with you, other than you, I'm also here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You are top rate, the video, the fraternity that has been mentioned, the fraternity that has been nurtured, the fraternity that has been moved. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure the challenges that you have right now will not be a call for despair. We are going to rejuvenate Mubs. We are going to unite Mubs. Some gentlemen so, ladies so.
And don't worry, you have it. I'm not fast to eat, now I'm alive. Shimmy, yeah.
But with your mandate, and with your belief, make him the guild president. Somebody say, beautiful lady Zoe. Beautiful lady Zoe. Beautiful lady Zoe.
Somebody shout, way.
Makerere Mubs Nakawa Makerere Business School bibiriyo ebya muganda waffe Chople stewards nga ali mu nteekateeka ezikulembera bannaffe aba Makerere Business School Nakawa era nga bitambula bulungi wulirira bino ali mu kubala ebyabatwala essaawa yonna obukulangirira kugenda kubanga kuvaayo okutulaga nti nno munnaffe ate national platform neno nayo ewanguddeyo. Kale byebyo mbagala nnyo mwenna gye muli abaganda bange mikwano gyange bali kutwagana okubangawo anaffe teyama okuba tugenda kuganoonya wano ne wali tugeetogobawo emitambo engana okumanya Mukama abankuumire bataayi mweraba.